People violate you when you don't have clear boundaries. Not because they're all bad people, not because the world is cruel by default, but because you never told them how to treat you. You never showed them where the line was. And when there is no line, people don't stop. They keep going. They push further. They take more. Not always intentionally, not always maliciously, but they run it up again and again, because nothing tells them to stop. Let me say this clearly. If you don't define your boundaries, others will define them for you. And usually, they'll define them in a way that benefits them, not you. You see, boundaries are not walls. They're not about shutting people out. Boundaries are instructions. They tell the world, this is how you treat me. This is what I allow. This is what I don't. And when those instructions are missing, people improvise. And most people, when given freedom, will take as much as they can get. That's why you feel drained. That's why you feel disrespected. That's why you feel used, exhausted, overlooked. Because you keep giving access to people who never earned it. You keep explaining yourself to people who never listened. You keep tolerating behavior that quietly teaches others that it's acceptable. And here's the hard truth. What you tolerate, you teach. Every time you stay silent, you teach them it's okay. Every time you say it's fine, when it's not, you teach them it doesn't matter. Every time you betray yourself to keep the peace, you teach others that your peace is negotiable. But listen closely. You don't need to be loud to have boundaries. You don't need to be aggressive. You don't need to be rude. You just need to be clear. Clarity is power. Because boundaries are not about controlling others. They are about controlling your response, your access, your availability. You cannot control what people do, but you can control what they get access to. When they do it, some people only respect strength. Some people only change when access is removed. And some people won't change at all. And that's okay, because boundaries are not meant to save relationships. They're meant to save you. Let this sink in. Not everyone deserves front row access to your life. Not everyone deserves your time, your energy, your emotional labor. Access is a privilege, not a right. And when you give it freely to everyone, it loses its value, including your own value. When you don't have boundaries, you slowly disappear. You become available at all hours. You explain yourself endlessly. You apologize when you've done nothing wrong. And one day, you wake up tired. Not because life is hard, but because you've been carrying people who were never your responsibility. Boundaries are self-respect made visible. They are the moment you say, I love you, but not at the cost of myself. I care, but not at the price of my dignity. I will help, but I will not abandon myself to do it. And yes, when you start setting boundaries, some people will get uncomfortable. Some will call you selfish. Some will say you've changed. Let them. Because the truth is, you didn't change. You just stopped allowing disrespect. And that feels threatening to people who benefited from your silence. Remember this. People who truly care about you will adjust. People who only used you will resist. And that reaction alone will tell you everything you need to know. You are not responsible for managing other people's emotions. You are responsible for protecting your own mental health. You are responsible for your peace. And peace requires boundaries. So stop explaining yourself to people who don't listen. Stop negotiating with disrespect. Stop allowing patterns that drain your spirit. Draw the line. Hold the line. And when someone crosses it, don't argue, change access. Because the strongest people aren't the loudest. They're the ones who know their worth and refuse to negotiate it. If you don't tell people how to behave in your life, they will decide for themselves. And usually, they'll decide in their favor. So choose yourself. Set the boundary. Protect your energy. Because your life becomes lighter. The moment you stop allowing what was never okay to begin with,